there with Nurkic coming through. He knows he's got size on most guys he's going to play against.
Pass to Hunter. Outside Murray. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Winslow. Pass to Grant. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
To the paint. Banked it in off the glass. Capella's got 10 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back to the game after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Blazers.
And playing heads up right now, Trae Young. I'm amazed at how creative at times he can be.
The shake. Pass to Nurkic. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Down low. Here's Simons. Hey, rejected by Capella. Collins outside. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Here's Young. And Nurkic with the block. And they'll keep possession. They get it back. Back to Capella. It's stolen by Nurkic. Lillard with the ball. 6 points for him. Pulls up at the elbow. That shot off.
He loved to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Here's Young. The kick to Hunter. Left side Young. What a terrific move that is. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
So tricky there with the floater, and a nice touch from Trae Young. After being drafted 19th overall in the 2017 draft, John Collins continuing to exceed expectations, which has contributed to what he does in terms of his workload.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Collins has developed into much more than an athletic role man, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. The fact that he only attempted 1 3-pointer in college and now is just letting him go here in the league. The guy is an efficient scorer from everywhere on the floor.
Here's Young. The floater is good.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Eubanks. Rejected by a Kongwu. Young misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Here's Winslow, and it's blocked by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Offensive rebound. Young with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Tipped. And he recovers it. 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. And Young is good for 3. Young's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, often shooting from way beyond the arc. Young easily pops in the short-range 3.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Now here's Young. 15 points in the game. Offensive board. Pass to Collins. The ball's knocked loose. Another shot. Young with the bucket. Getting it done inside. Young's got 17.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time. You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. We talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
Here's Winslow. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Collins. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
Interesting for a guy his size. Collins, a guy who can score at all 3 levels, so an all-around offensive game.
Winslow hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Nurkic. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Hart. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Here's Lillard. Give him 8. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Murray. To the middle. And a fast break now for the Hawks.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
He got it up. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. Hunting for opportunities, leading to...
The Trailblazers, 29.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Murray. Pass to Krejci. Fires from the corner. And again, it's Atlanta.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Sharp. Outside Winslow. Nurkic with the ball. And Nurkic throws it down.
You know, Nurkic has such a big, wide body, it's best if he uses it to help free up some guys on the screen.
Murray for three. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard outside. They swipe it. And now the Hawks on the break. And it's Capella with the jam.
They began the play with active defense, and they finished the play with active offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It was a good possession all the way around.
The Hawks making a switch here. Free throw good. Lillard.
And Nurkic, one of the tough guys that you rely on out there. You know, scary injury for him back in 2019, but able to overcome that roadblock and get himself back and healthy. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Nurkic. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Well, Brett, while it was scary, Nurkic came back from injury just as good as ever.
Yeah, with a major injury like that, you figure it's going to alter your game. But really, Nurkic has been able to get back in and kind of double down on what he does well. That's playing physical and being a post presence.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Picked it out of midair. Here's Johnson. That one is off. And it's Portland the other way. Lillard outside. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Capella. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
This might be one of the nights for Clint Capella where his teammates actually try to get him more involved than they normally do.
Here's Sharp. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His first.
Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year, they've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
Outside Young. Rebounded by Nurkic. Oh, got a piece of it. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this. Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
And here's Lillard. Pass to Sharp. 5 on the clock. The offensive rebound. It's Little on the wing. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you get full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster. And we'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
Outside Young. Puts the move on. Pass to Capella. Looking to get it going. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Young's got 11 points here in the second half. There's a screen by Nurkic. Down low. Out to Lillard. Launches it. Tries again. And it's laid in by Nurkic.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hawks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Clint Capella.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight. You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
You know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
And both free throws good for Young.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
And it's Portland with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim, maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Winslow. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Like to see Justice Winslow doing great work on the interior like that.
7 seconds left to play in the fourth. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Now into the lineup for your Hawks, Jalen Johnson.
Lillard outside. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding.
No queda ni oro, repleta la cancha con las más bellas muchachas. Al ruco siempre lo guachan y saga. Si jala, con juegos, no se nada, ya saben aquí quien manda porque traemos a fiebre.